Yeah, Norman, go ahead. This is the contender.
Yeah, you see me circling down Monomoy here. I got one very tight to the beach. Very tight to the beach where I am right now.
Is it southbound or northbound?
You're at 12 o'clock, 25 boats.
25 boats, 12 o'clock. How big is the shark, Norman? Is a large shark or a small one?
A very large one, large one. Right next to those birds.
It's under the birds here.
Right here.
Yeah, all right,
What
let's
size shark is that, Fro?
He says it's very large. He says,
Hey,
there's a shark right here. He's on it hard. He just ate it. Just ate it.
where's he going?
Right at us.
Off the leg for a minute. He's going over you.
Yeah, dump it. Dump it.
Go, forward. Easy, he's gonna come tight, He's got belly, he's going off this way. He's going. Go.
Okay, we got a very feisty 13 to 14 foot shark just crushed Todd's hands, but Todd did hold the fish and we did get the buoys on it.
We are super excited. We've got a report from Chris Fisher that we are hooked up, and I am ecstatic. They've been bait and switching with us all day, playing cat and mouse, and finally we got one.
I got a measuring tape for you.
Thank you.
So you can keep that on yourself.
Yep, I'm gonna put a fanny pack on.
All right, awesome. We're all rocking the fanny packs, don't worry. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. El Haj and Bob just get crazy. They feel it, you know? I feel Bob and El Haj's excitement, and I get pumped up, you know? It's like a team. When you feed off of them, you know, you're in the finals, you know, you got 30 seconds left, you're 4 down, you feed off of them. Look at that. And they're both standing the same way.
That is a big freaking fish. Oh, he's gorgeous.
Huge. Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It's a female.
It is a female.
We got good water flow out of both gills. Go to the accelerometer right now. Let's put the accelerometer on.
Do you mind if I take a peek really quickly out of the way?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of muscle. She's a thick girl, but just keep trying for ultrasound.
Accelerometer is on, Greg. Let's go ahead and get your measurements, Alex. Here. Total length is 14 feet 2 inches. Go ahead and try it for the blood.
I got a little bit of blood.
All right, I'll give you 30 seconds. If you get blood, we'll keep it rolling.
Do what you can, Heather. Do what you can. No pressure.
Okay, we're done.
You know, sometimes you just got to regroup, and that's what you do. Nice work.
Right here, Bob. Let's go. The shark is named Catherine by cat customers in honor of Catherine Lee Bates, one of the Cape's greatest natives and writer of America the Beautiful. Catherine. We'll call her Cat for short. Good luck, old girl.
Look how much current we got here.
There she goes. There she goes. Good luck, old cat. All the way up. Good luck.
Wow, off she went.
That was awesome, wasn't it?
One of the best fishing days I've ever really experienced in my life. It was just, I mean, from 8:30 in the morning till now, we were just running around, highs and lows.
Did we get the acoustic ID number?
Yeah, John took a photograph of it.
Perfect.
So that's good.
Perfect. Probably
All
figured it
right,
out
so
by
what?
process
The only, and we even got a little blood. So I want to. Oh yeah, okay. We even got a little blood. I think we're gonna be all right.
Ran and got my ultrasound, got everything set up, and managed to find time when she was still on her belly to get an ultrasound kind of done. It was quick. I got a 16-second video, but since she was on her belly, all I can get is muscle and liver. Because it's all, I mean, it would be like trying to tell if I was pregnant from right here. You know, there's no way. You're not going to see a baby in my back.
You can see how acidic the blood is, which is good. And it seems to me that it's not that acidic compared to the other sharks that we've sampled over the last bunch of years.
Yeah.
It means that she wasn't too stressed out.
The initial indicators of stress are low. Just like, kind of on par with Betsy.
Yeah, she
The
seems
lactate
very
level.
similar to Betsy.
Yeah.
But you did a great job today, you guys, and
Thanks.
nice
Good.
work. I'm Greg Scommel, the scientist on board the O-Search here. When we catch a white shark, we're going to be conducting 12 different studies on this animal. In the 15-minute period, we're going to have her on board. This is our laboratory on the vessel here. So what you see here is our spot tags that give us a sense of the movements of these animals over broad and fine spatial scales. We'll take blood from them. 5 different studies on the blood from the animal, ranging from nutrition to contaminants and stress physiology. We're even going to be doing an ultrasound on the shark. By looking at the female, determining whether she's pregnant or not, we can correlate that with the movements. And by combining all these studies, we get a really good look at the biology of this animal in the Atlantic Ocean. Specifically white sharks we're looking for here. Once Chris and his crew is able to get the shark on the lift, out of the water, then our scientific team will take over. We'll take blood samples. We'll actually start tagging at that point as well. We put an acoustic tag in the abdominal cavity of the shark. We'll take a tissue sample. We'll look for parasites. We'll start placing tags at the dorsal fin, the base of the dorsal fin. So we'll have 5 different kinds of tags we'll be putting on the shark, most of which will come off the shark very soon. We'll have a blood sample taken almost immediately to get a sense of the health of the animal, and we'll do this all methodically over the course of the 15 minutes the shark is on board.
How does the shark always cooperate? I mean, you're talking about something that could be 7,000 pounds.
Remarkably, and despite what Hollywood would have you think, the sharks are very, very docile. Yeah, when they first come out of the water, a little bit of a panic there, and that's to be expected. You're bringing a fish out of the water. But once we were able to get the water over the gills of the shark so it can breathe adequately, cover the eyes of the shark, it tends to relax it almost immediately. It may pulse a little bit, but she lays there, at least in my experience, perfectly still.
Okay, so after you do all that, how easy is it to get back into the water?
Now it's just a matter of lowering the lift, and that's the beauty of the lift system itself. You know, drop it down, bring it up, very, very easy. So we get down into the water, shark basically wakes up, you know, because we've pulled the hoses from its gills, uncovered its eyes, and she just swims away.
You did all kinds of tests. What is the ultimate goal for you as a doctor or scientist?
Multifaceted goals, many objectives here. I think if you take a step back and look at the big picture, it's really to learn as much as we can about this very elusive species of shark, the white shark, in the Atlantic Ocean. We don't know a lot about it here. We know a lot about it in the Pacific and Indian Oceans, where it's been studied for decades. Here it's somewhat of an enigma to us. We don't know very much about its basic biology, its life history, its ecology, you know, its reproductive biology. You know, how does it live from day to day in the Atlantic? And the kinds of tags we're putting on, the kinds of data we're collecting will give us a nice comprehensive look of the biology of this animal. And then from there, ultimately, is to provide the most comprehensive information to help us conserve the species, in addition to giving useful data, information to folks who manage beaches around here. You know, we're in fairly close proximity to some of the most popular swimming beaches on the east coast of Cape Cod. So those folks who are managing beaches, opening, closing, really need the best available data to help manage those, make those decisions.
And you know what, we've seen that over the last couple of years, especially, that all of a sudden a beach will close because someone thought they saw a shark. Not necessarily they did see one. This will help out with that?
I think so, yeah, it will. We're always going to have those sightings where somebody, sees a shark. Yesterday we had a couple off Westport, Horseneck Beach, Buzzards Bay. It's hard for us to confirm what those are. Is it a shark? A, B, what kind of shark is it? So, those are difficult, but if we have tags out, we'll be able to tell you where are these sharks any given day.
What's the fascination with sharks, especially today? Because Jaws was 1975.
Yeah, well, I think people are fascinated by that which can potentially hurt them. We have evolved on land. We're terrestrial animals. So, we're frightened of big animals on land that can bite us. Now, when we go into the ocean, it's a completely mysterious world for us. And we're not necessarily very comfortable in the ocean, but there are animals in the ocean that can hurt us. And sharks certainly have demonstrated, over time, it doesn't happen much, but you don't need very many bites to have people get scared. So we're fascinated by that which can potentially hurt us. And we're also fascinated by these animals because they're top predators in the ocean. They haven't changed much in millions of years. I think overall, people just find them to be an amazing creature.
WXTK Local News.
After several sightings of great whites close to Chatham South Beach, the town has closed the beach to swimmers.
In 2009, Chatham Town, Cape Cod, was shaken by the return of the great white shark. Marine biologist Greg Scommel from Massachusetts Division of Marine Fisheries was called in to investigate.
This is an amazing wound. Just severed the whole rear half of the seal.
Since the great whites received protection over 15 years ago, this dangerous fish is slowly making a comeback here. Now, Greg's discovered that some of the largest sharks in the world visit the Cape for the summer.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
This 18-footer could have killed him when it attacked his cage.
This area, Chatham, is becoming the summer home of the great white shark in the Atlantic, and truly a hot spot.
Last year, more than 40 great whites were spotted here.
You have a white shark on the lighthouse beach.
And they're coming right into the swimming beaches. With seal numbers exploding, the risk of an attack is rising. It's critical that Greg finds out how the great whites hunt seals close to shore. To do it, he's using cutting-edge technology never seen before, SharkCam.